Welcome back to part 3 of introducing the growth formula. Today we'll be discussing perseverance. In order to grow, we need to try new things. In order for us to improve, we will need to think about our experiences, and in order to continue learning, we will need to practice and repeat them. Since we are now about growing with God, we will need to set our inward being toward new action with God's character. Growing means we will be different. As we become different, we will feel different, but different with God. We can begin trying new goals with new objectives. With patience, we can slow down and practice more waiting. We can seek to be last instead of first. With truth, we can practice increasing honesty with reduced exaggerations, minimizations, false flattery, and sarcasm. Growing with God is improving in God's character. If we are growing, others around us ought to notice the changes within us. We will be speaking differently. Our demeanor will change, and our attitude will become more kind toward love and peace. Simple, gradual changes, like using one sincere, encouraging word each day, can produce an effect. Take a moment now and think to yourself or share with your group, how does it feel to do things differently? How have you motivated yourself to make changes in the past? How has success or failures in making changes affected your confidence? How can perseverance be helpful? The way to stay focused with God is to keep a conscious awareness of God. We will want to remember the spiritual good through our experiences. Two things that help memory are repetition and experience. We can repeat our experiences within our minds during meditation at night. We can review the good encounters we experienced. We can evaluate our kind words and the way we helped others. Reviewing within our minds can help us remember. Consequently, if we review mistakes within our minds, it can have the same effect. The only benefit from reviewing mistakes would be to find a solution. If we are not seeking a solution, redirecting our thoughts toward God's ways can help. Otherwise, we may be producing anger, worry, or shame. Take a moment and reflect upon this point of reviewing experiences. How does our reviewing of good times make us feel? What about the bad times? Does what we review in our minds impact our mood and attitude? Learning requires self-discipline to practice perseverance. To continue taking action when we don't feel like it will require self-denial and strength. As we persevere, we can develop the skill of perseverance. We can gain experience into long suffering to understand it. We can gain confidence and increase in faith. Our eyes can be opened through it. When we first learn to ride a bike, the experience can feel overwhelming. Many of us may even prefer training wheels, but training wheels will only teach us so much. Once we decide to try learning without the training wheels, we may quickly lose faith in our ability to ride it because we don't know how, which would be fear. Frustration and fear can develop. We might think to ourselves, how the heck can I do this? How we respond with our fear can be a game changer. Are we going to quit or keep practicing and learning? When things get confusing or difficult, are we going to continue to trust in God's ways or stay within our own understanding? Now back to the bike. We soon see our friends riding their bikes telling us to keep trying, which is encouragement. There is something about seeing other people being successful that can inspire us to try, that can provide hope. So we try again, and as we keep trying, we eventually get to pedal a little better, learning through the experience. And we can stay on a little longer, which can provide us more faith. Our little successes can provide us hope, faith, encouragement, and confidence. And just like the success through perseverance in learning to ride a bike, so too our perseverance in learning to grow in God's character can provide us hope, faith, and confidence. The inward authority process will require a continuous steady focus to incorporate within the mind, heart, and soul more accurately God's character. The figuring out how to practice more of God's character will need to happen. Like riding the bike, we can practice more patience, mercy, compassion, truth, forgiveness, justice, peace, and love. We practice it as the authors in the Bible suggest we should. As we learn through our trials, we can gain encouragement, hope, confidence, and faith. Whether it's music, public speaking, surgery, sports, art, science, dance, math, or English, we know we need to take classes and learn how to do these things. We need to sit with an instructor and listen and complete the assignments. The more regularly we attend and complete the assignments, the more we can learn and feel confident with the learning. If we skip the practices, attendance, and homework, it will affect our understanding and we will feel less confident in the process. Let's note that sometimes students don't apply themselves and for different reasons. Some such reasons could be lack of faith, hope, interest, or comprehension of the topic. They may not know why they should. These are problems that can come up. We can discuss them with each other. The ingredients in the growth formula work together in different measures. We're going to break down each ingredient separately, knowing that they are never really working alone. All the ingredients of time, diligence, heart, mind, study, and spiritual focus work together all the time to affect our growth. Think about, read, and discuss Matthew 6:33. Why is Jesus saying this? Then read 1 Corinthians 13, 1-3, and discuss how our faith would be without love. If we study, but do not give attention to the senses of the heart, how can we learn about love or compassion? If we read aloud to others while thinking about other things, how well can we incorporate the information? If we pray diligently, with passion, but don't believe in it, how effective can the prayer be? The path to growth involves new practices, change, and improved character. Our rate of growth will depend upon the investment of our time, diligence, heart, thought, understanding the Bible's content, and our spiritual focus. Read Romans 5, 1-5. Reflect, think about, and discuss how perseverance can produce character and hope. Share an experience where you have persevered and the effect it had on your character and hope. Thank you once again for listening, and may God bless you.